Have you been to some people's houses? This basement looks better than some people's houses. I mean, they main living room. That show you how spoiled y'all been. That's all that is.
I gotta check and see if it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see because I'm using my phone.
Yeah, you better do something.
I'm using my phone.
Do something.
Yo.
Are you ready?
You found your notes, I see?
Oh, no, I've had them all this how long?
Can't even talk right.
I did. I had them all along.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Okay.
All right.
How
you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I want to welcome everyone.
Well, before we welcome them, I just want to know what's going on in your personal life.
Actually, I am very happy. I'm happy for both of you guys. And sooner or later, you guys are going to be leaving. I've already hired a landscaper. So I'm getting ready for you guys to let me know you guys are moving.
Okay.
So I know.
So when we move, what will you be doing? Will you find you a man?
No, let's start the show.
I'm asking a question.
Let's start the show.
Oh, you don't want to tell the world.
No.
Between this guy. You got like 7 different guys.
Yes, I really do.
That's what I'm saying. So
let's go welcome.
When do Rose find love?
We'll see. It might be in the United States, UK. It might be in the UK.
It might be in the UK.
Yeah, United Kingdom. I got people calling me from all over the world, Africa, everywhere.
Because you signed up on these date lines, right?
No. They're TikTok.
So you talking to the people on the TikTok DMs?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you got scammed.
Mm-hmm. But they gave me my money back.
Who?
My viewers. They gave it back.
Your viewers gave you your money back.
Yeah, because I told him what he did.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the KG family. Well, what do you have today, grandson?
Well, today, we can start it off with the Orange Man. The Supreme Court has ruled that Donald Trump can move forward with banning transgender people.
Oh, God. No, he didn't. I should have went first.
Banning transgender people from serving in the military.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, he did that. And we can, you know what? We can collaborate on certain issues because we both share some of the same topics.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be great for us to do.
Yeah, we do.
You know, because we both watching what's going on in this world.
Mm-hmm.
So we both are really, we're really paying attention to what Donald Trump is doing.
Correct.
So I agree with your topic.
Well,
because what's next? What is he going to ban next? He's going to start saying gay out loud. Is he going to start that with the troops? You can say, you remember when Clinton started the do not.
Just pick the notes up. You keep looking to the side.
Remember when he said, don't ask, don't tell. Do you remember? No, you were too young. I'm sorry, he was too young. Clinton once had, before all this got started with the Orange Man, it was a policy called don't ask, don't tell. Meaning if you're gay, you don't have to say anything, but you can enlist in the military. Right now, the Orange Man has stated that he wants to change the law with transgenders. So he has went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court is always on Donald Trump's side, as you all can tell. So now we're in a limbo. What's going to happen next with transgenders getting involved in the United States military? Because they're human too. They want to serve their country as well. So my grandson picking that topic was a very good topic because that was one of my top first topics that I agree.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with transgenders serving the country.
Exactly.
I guess he
They're
feels
human too.
I guess he feels the need to disqualify them from every single thing. In my opinion, and some things, yes. And certain things like this, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is.
You know what? I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm grandson on that one. A person is a person.
So you think a man that you think a transgender that used to be a man that now is a woman should play in the basketball league? You think he should be beating all them women?
If they've trained. Now, I'm gonna give you an example.
I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna give you an example. Bruce Jenner. Do you remember Bruce?
What
Jenner?
about him?
One of the Kardashians. Okay.
Yes, he was a man. Dad. He was the fast man.
He won the Olympics.
Right, he was a man when he did that.
Exactly.
What does that have to do with anything?
He made a statement, if you're aware of this.
What?
He said, he agreed with you. He said, no matter what your gender is, a man is always stronger than a woman.
Right.
Now, I know some women is stronger than men. Yes.
You don't know no woman that is stronger than a man.
Yes, I do. I look at TV more than you. I've seen some women boxers, UFC fighters that will kick butts.
Listen, some people are, stronger than other people.
I'm just telling you.
But in general, rather than you work out or not, who's going to be stronger if you don't work out at all? That man is.
Well, if she works out or he works out diligently, like...
If both of them work out, the man is going to be stronger.
If both of them work out...
The man is going to be stronger.
He is going to be stronger. It depends on what gender you're trying to become.
All right, next topic.
Some genders, like a woman that wants...
I don't have time
a man that
for
was
the
once a woman...
genders.
Wait, we don't discriminate on this.
Nobody discriminating. Just next topic.
Okay.
Pick your notepad up.
Okay.
You're looking down on the camera.
Because I'm trying to
You should never look down. You should always present yourself
what I'm trying to do
as a strong black woman.
It's because of the India. Do you remember what just happened in India?
No.
They fired a missile against Pakistan. Okay? Do you know how many people was killed?
How many?
24 people and several children.
Wow.
Do you know what the president said?
What did he say?
He said that the fight has been going on for multiple years. He refused to get involved in it because these people will not stop fighting each other no matter what I do. This is one fight I will not get involved in. The orange man, everyone said, about time you stayed out of people's business. Okay? And right now, I agree with the orange man because let India and Pakistan continue. Because sooner or later, this fight been going on over 100 years.
Yeah.
They've been fighting. So now the world knows. Back before TV was as popular as it is now, everyone has a TV. Yeah. Back in my day, everyone didn't have a TV.
Exactly.
So you had to wait until a newspaper came and delivered on your front porch. We don't have to do that anymore. We have all the necessities of Instagram, Wi-Fi, you name it, YouTube.
Yes, okay.
Now the orange man is saying, I'm going to step out of this one and let them fight. Best country wins. Either way, you're going to come back to the United States. Why he still put himself involved in everything? He still involves himself in everything. Orange man will never be nothing but the orange man.
That's who he is.
Well, what is your next topic?
My next topic, we now have our first American Pope.
When did they pick him?
Today.
Because he wasn't picked last night.
It was today. It was today.
Pope John Paul the what?
His name is Robert.
Robert what? John Paul what? They're not going to give him John Paul?
I just told you. His name Robert.
Pope John Robert?
Pope Not John. Where are you getting John from? Where are you getting John from?
You just said the name John Robert.
I didn't say nothing about a John. Check.
What did you say?
What is wrong with her ears?
Wait, say what you
I didn't say nothing about a John.
What did you say?
I said we now first have our first American Pope.
Okay, and what is his name?
Robert Prevost.
So he's still a pope. You do understand that, right? So his name is Robert?
Yes, the first American.
Oh, the first American. Now I understand, because we've never had an American pope.
Exactly.
Now,
the first American Pope in history.
And I've been following popes ever since John Paul I died, okay? This is not my first pope, okay?
Well,
this may be your third.
This is your first time seeing an American pope.
The first time I've seen an American pope. I've been following popes since John Paul I died, and that was 35 years ago. So I've been following the popes in the Vatican for years, okay? Mm-hmm. So shout out to the Americans. We now have our first American pope. I don't know whether they rename him, because they did rename this John Paul, the Pope, the fourth John Paul.
Oh boy.
Whatever his name is. Whatever. Now, let me get on my topic, because that's he is. All I want to know is congratulations, Pope. Thank for the United States that they are finally recognizing us over in the Vatican, okay? Thanks, Vatican. Shout out to the Vaticans. Okay. Whooping cough is on the rise. Do you know that?
What?
Whooping cough. Have you ever heard of that?
Whooping cough?
Yes.
Whoop.
It's called whooping cough.
What is that?
Oh God. You had the vaccination when you were little. You don't even really remember. You were too young to understand. It is now 13% on the rise in the United States again. We have not had this in the last 50 years. Whooping cough.
Wow.
You was not probably born.
So, but you said I had the vaccination. Now I wasn't born.
Yeah, you had to have the vaccination to even start school. And I'll tell you one thing, they will tell you, I'm right. You couldn't have started school without getting that vaccination.
I remember going to get
You had to
shots
get the chickenpox vaccination, whooping cough. You had to get every vaccination.
I remember getting those shots before I went to school.
You had
got enrolled.
You had to, because that was the law. And back then, school was school. They did not play. And another thing they're bringing back, paddling back inside the schools. The Orange Man just signed a bill in Florida. They will be the first state to start paddling children, which we used to get paddling in class if we were bad. But see, today you paddle somebody's kid, their mama coming up to their school, and it get ugly. But the Orange Man has said, he signed the bill. Check it out, y'all. He signed the bill. Paddling is back. You can paddle a kid and you're in the classroom if the kid is bad. You can paddle the kid again. If y'all don't remember, anybody that's on my channel will remember, the teacher had a paddle. Will have you bend over and you get a paddle. Boom. Boom. I don't know will our generation accept a teacher paddling their kid.
Yeah. That's
going to be a big one. But the Orange Man has signed the bill and is now legal in Florida.
Yeah, you paddle my kids, I'm going to be paddling your face.
That's the problem. It's going to get ugly.
Yeah. But I don't know. They'll figure that out.
Yeah, no, it's been signed. It's a bill now.
Yeah, they'll figure that out. But Bill Gates pledges to give away 99% of his between 108 billion to 200 billion. That's what he's worth. By 2045, as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation plans to close. So he will leave himself with either 1.8 billion
he has no children.
or 2 billion.
He has no children.
Yeah. So yeah, he already said. He said he was giving his money away. He's giving
And
away.
that's what you're supposed
He's
to
giving
do.
away 99% of it in 2000. I mean,
Right.
yeah, in 2045.
You know what? I wish I had got that DNA, but he ain't got no children. Cause I'd have had 100 babies back, and that money would have kept going. I would have adopted kids to have babies for Bill Gates. But we didn't. We wasn't born that way. But let me tell y'all about Diddy. I know y'all waiting on an update.
Yeah, Diddy.
Today is the 4th day of trial. They're picking a jury. Guess what the jurors are saying? They coming up with all types of excuses. One of them done came up with they get migraine headaches that is so bad that they can't hold their head up. Judge say, can you prove it? The expected juror said, no, but I know it's true. So the judge said, before I excuse you from being on this juror, you must show me proof. And he told the judge, I can't show you proof, but if I get on this jury, I'm going to have migraine headaches, and I ain't going to be able to do the jury. And y'all going to have to find somebody in the midst of the trial. So the judge told him, that, then you excuse. Because he ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah.
He said he get migraine headaches if he sit his head up too long. That's the best I've heard. I ain't never heard nobody come up. That's the best excuse even TMZ said. No one has come up with that one. That's why he was on there. It didn't show his face.
Yeah.
But that's why he was on there, because no one has ever. That's ingenuous. I can't hold my head up that long.
I get a migraine, and we all know how bad those are. And it's funny that she bring that up, because 50 Cent actually posted on his Instagram today. He said that Sean Diddy Coleman's jury selection for this trial finally completed, and it was pictures of all 50 Cent on the jury.
You know, he's such a troller. I love him so much. Because he trolls such good gossip. He about as bad as my next topic once you start.
Go ahead. That was about that.
And that will be Wendy Williams. Y'all know, y'all asked me, and I listened to my comments. Y'all told me to give y'all an update on Wendy Williams. Well, guess what? She's gonna be getting out of that guardianship. She is now hired. Y'all remember A$AP Rocky's attorney, Joe Tacopina? That's her attorney now.
Mm.
He has guaranteed I am getting her out of this guardianship. And we have his word. So Wendy, free Wendy, y'all, because I wouldn't care if she got dementia. She still should be out of that place. And she don't need to be locked in a building, even though it's a fancy building. But she can't go on the 5th floor where the liquor at. She refused to get a sponsor. I don't know how Joe Tacopina going to get her out of this, because she's has an addiction problem, which we are very aware of that. Now, if she is free, will Wells Fargo still hold her money, or will they won't? We don't know.
Hopefully they let it go. Hopefully they let it go.
Because her son stole.
She won't be on the restrictions anymore. So I think if she has to take Wells Fargo's, of course she'll win. She's
not taking Wells Fargo. She's taking her guardian.
I know, but I'm saying once she's not on that anymore, Wells Fargo should let her
Joe
money
Tacopina. No, Joe Tacopina gonna tackle the next topic, which is her money, because he has to get paid. He's doing this pro bono, which if you all don't know what pro bono means, it means he's taking. As I was saying, pro bono means, for people who don't understand, pro bono means you don't have to give an attorney, not zero, to represent you, especially if you're rich, because they know they're going to get their money through the courts, because they're going to file a lawsuit against the courts because they represented Wendy Williams. So she did. That was one smart move Joe Tacopino made, because, you know, he was once on the Orange Man. He also represented him in New York. He's also represented several other high-profile people. But Joe Tacopino, she got a rock right now on her. And for me, I'm going to give my last topic.
Hold on. Can I do my topic before you do your last topic?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. Shador Sanders fan slaps NFL with $100 million lawsuit over draft slide. Claims racial discrimination. Wow. I mean, hey, like we a lot of people was thinking it. What do you mean what happened? A lot of people was thinking it. You know, it had to do something with race.
What, by being the 5th draft?
Yeah. You know,
he was dropped down, but I said his daddy was picked number 1, paid the highest. Look into y'all, just y'all look into my background, what I tell y'all about.
What that got to do with him, though?
Let me tell you, the apple don't fall far from the tree. They looking at, I'm not going to give you this big old bonus like we did y'all daddy.
But they think it's for racial discrimination.
It ain't got nothing to do with racial. It's all about
So you don't think they're going to win that case?
Watch, we going to be talking about this.
You don't think they're going to win that case?
Nope, because I don't see nothing racial about it.
Go
I see nothing racial about this.
We're going to see, just like you said, we're going to talk about it in due time.
Because
what's your next topic?
My next topic is, congratulations, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, on your 3rd, I have a broken finger, 3rd baby, which might be twins. Oh my God. What a joy. I am so happy when you showed that bundle at the Mega Gallery. Oh my God.
What makes you think it's going to be twins? That's what they said?
Because she said, I brought my family with an S.
What? That don't mean nothing about
No.
It's her, Rocky, and the baby in her stomach.
No. What she did is what she did when she said, I brought my families, pointing at her baby. So, which brought TMZ. This is TMZ, fresh off the, y'all know I'm a TMZ fan. TMZ said, is Rihanna trying to tell her she's having twins? We don't know. But she said, because A$AP Rocky gave her the whole time to walk the carpet. He did not want to steal her shine. He was part of the first time in history. Shout out to Wendy Winter.
Oh boy. Just forget it.
Wendy, they know what I'm talking about. The top designer, Winter Tour. Shout out to you for having 5 black men on this fashion to deliver this theme for this year of 2025. Thank you, Miss Wintour, as they call you. Thank you. Because this is the first time in history we had 5 black men. We had A$AP Rocky. We had oh God.
Woohoo!
Wait. Oh my God, I watch him every day. The one with the tall man. What's his name? He got a wife on TV.
Oh boy.
Oh God. James.
You need to start writing in them notes.
Okay, what's his name? James.
Don't know. James Cersei.
No, you don't know that. Oh, thank you for saying James Cersei. Everybody pray for my nephew, James Cersei. Chris, we praying for y'all out there. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Okay.
Give us prayers. Pray for my niece.
Yes.
That's in rehab.
Pray.
Thank y'all.
Grandma, so.
Anna Wintour.
Are you finished?
Anna Wintour have picked 5 black men. And we had the best show of all times. And Diana Ross with a 18 feet train with all your grandkids and kids' name on it. You stole this show. Shout out to you from the projects of Michigan. Brewster Projects, Diana Ross.
Alrighty.
Has never walked the carpet in the last 21 years. She made an appearance Monday night.
That was great.
Shout out.
That was great.
Congratulations.
Okay, now, I'm going to go with the next topic. Smokey Robinson is being sued by 4 formal housekeepers who allege that he repeatedly sexually assaulted and raped them during their employment.
I find that appalling right there. That was I forgot to write that one down.
Yep,
I saw that come up on my channel. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you, I knew when Barry Gordon died, everything was going to hit the fan with you, Smokey. You don't get all that Botox for nothing, okay? Your face ain't swole like that for nothing. You be trying to stay young at 90-something years old. But let me tell you, you cannot sexual harass anyone. I don't care how rich you are.
Yeah, it always come to light. The truth shall come to light.
And you're going to settle with them because you're not going to court. Because see, Barry Gordy, the head of Motown, is dead. You don't have a hookup like you had before. He got you out of all that trouble before. This is not your first rodeo, Smokey Robinson, by being accused of sexual harassment. But Barry Gordy got you out of all that because you was his main protege. Okay? Main protege.
Boy, I tell you, y'all. Watch out. Stay away from these creeps. All right? Because they some freaks. Okay? Now, let me go with the next topic. Former President Joe Biden says that he was disappointed but wasn't surprised by Kamala Harris' loss in the presidential election. He suggests it was sexism and racism played a role.
I agree. Because had Joe Biden stepped down when he first seen he could not talk no more, we would have won. Now, I'm glad of his honesty because it has nothing to do with nobody but him, knowing that he had lost his mojo.
John, he lost it.
He couldn't even talk no more. Couldn't.
And the whole world watching him do it.
And that was it.
Whole world.
And that's how we lost. We would have won. I don't care if what's that man named Elon Musk. Okay, how many millions he would have paid people?
I just noticed we haven't heard anything about Elon Musk
because the orange man and him is beefing right now. I didn't think that romance was gonna last long, cause you know what, Trump, orange man, that's a dirty, dirty dog, and he paid to get him in there, and now Trump want him out. You ain't heard nothing from that. What they call the VP? What's that?
His name is Vince.
What name?
I forget the last
name. Harris.
Yeah, Vince something like that.
Vince. Oh, it's Harris against Vance.
Vance is Vance.
It became
JD Vance.
It became Vance. Orange Man and Elon Musk in the White House. You never heard nothing
and
else.
You still don't hear nothing about JD Vance.
You won't ever, because you know what Orange Man said? He doesn't matter. He's just somebody. He's not the president. I'm the president. Pay him no attention. That's what the president said while he was running. He means nothing. I'm the one you vote for.
Hey.
He means nothing.
So sad, man. That's the world we live in.
That's true.
All right. Lil Durk, he was denied bail. Oh. Yeah. He had put up.
I was rooting for him.
He put up like 2.3 million. He put up like some houses. He put up a lot of collateral, but they denied him. They was trying to show they wasn't a flight risk.
They didn't let Diddy out. They sure wasn't gonna let Lil Durk out.
Nope.
So sad.
Nope.
Yeah, but you know what? You weep what you sow.
Yeah. I thought it was weep what you sow.
It's sow. S-O-W, not so.
Oh.
It's you weep what you sow.
Okay.
Get back in your Bible. You were doing good.
No, I wasn't talking about the Bible. I just heard weep what you sow.
There's whoever said that is so dumb. Is weep what you sow.
Okay.
Not so. It's
Okay.
SOW.
Okay.
Remember that. You read your words, so you do know it's reap what you sow.
But I'm just
when
saying.
You catch somebody say reap what you sow, please correct them.
I guess I know I didn't probably heard it for sure.
You heard it from country people. The people that has they say their vocabulary did not reach the level of the century that you live in now. But the older people still say, you reap what you sow. No. It's you reap what you sow. Okay.
Alrighty, y'all.
Spelled SOW is in the Bible. Y'all know.
Last topic right here. Bobby Shmurda. His tour was officially canceled. His booking agent claims he only sold 10 tickets per city. The problem wasn't promotion. It was demanded. That's what they say, quote unquote.
Now, I could have sold more tickets than that.
Yeah, 10 tickets.
I think me and you could sell out more than that in the stadium. No, a little bar. Not a stadium. We can do a little bar and sell more tickets than that. 10 tickets.
Oh, and then fans pulled up a little older video about showing Bobby Shmurda trying to sell a watch for $2. Yeah, he was telling people they had a chance to win this watch, a Rolex, for $2.
A Rolex?
Yeah, for $2.
Oh no, he hit bottom.
Yeah, that's what it looking like.
He hit bottom. Like I said, we can sell more tickets than that. And you know what? And I hear even my niece up at the rehab where I go visit, they asked me, when will you all have guests? I said as soon as we can get guests. And some of you have requested my sister. Right now, she doesn't have a topic to talk about.
So we don't have to do like a podcast when we have somebody on the. I mean, it'll still be a podcast.
They ask.
Listen, stop. Can I speak? It'll still be a podcast, but it just don't have to be about hot topics.
Okay.
When she's here, we can talk about life, just all around things.
And I just wanted y'all to know I did not forget to bring that up. Once she get settled back in, we'll probably have her on and speak whatever that she would want to talk about. But I said I would bring that up since you did inquire about my sister. She will come on the show. And she has her own TikTok channel, which is called Miss Sting.
Oh, she changed her name?
To Miss Sting. She
good, because that other name was like weird.
She says she's going to keep it. And y'all also pray for my niece in the rehab and my nephew, Chris Family. That's where you'll find him under. It's my nephew, James, who has colon cancer stage 4. He's in his 7th chemo treatment. So pray for my nephew. He's my firstborn of the boys in the family of nephews. Thank y'all so much.
Alrighty, y'all. We appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment,
and subscribe.
To it's from. Let me ask you something. No, let me ask you something. Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Why? No.
Come on.
Why can't you remember from?
Okay. You ready?
Because, like, hold on. When you mailing something, like you always tell me.
Like I showed you.
In that corner, exactly.
Right. Like I showed you. I have my own stickers. I don't have to write my name down. I have stickers.
And I meant to ask you that. She has her own stamp stickers or something.
Yeah, I have my own stamp.
How did you get that? Where did you get it from?
You have to have those ordered, personalized.
From where?
You want some? Is that what you're saying?
Duh, I want some because I don't have to keep writing my name.
Oh, okay.
Because at the top when you mail it, you're supposed to write your name and all that.
Mm.
But she just put a sticker on there and she don't have to write it.
Okay, well, I will have a short way send you out. So.
Right. So if you can get that, then you should be able to get this. To, not from.
To the.
See, there you go again.
No. To.
From.
No, from the
KG family.